Hi everyone, and welcome to our massive unboxing for everything that you need to start your own sticker business at home. So if this is something you're interested in, creating and selling your own stickers, then make sure to sign up for Sticker Camp, which kicks off this summer. I'm so excited. I actually have not made and printed my own stickers at home in like years. It's been like 5 years. And it's mostly because I always tell people to outsource because it's such a pain, like the printer and then the cutting machine, the registration lines don't line up. Sometimes it just doesn't work or it gets broken. Sticker paper gets stuck in your printer. Like if you've ever tried making your own stickers at home, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's been like 5 years, and like, you know how like in the distant past, like the pain and suffering that I had from doing that has kind of wore off. And now I'm like, maybe it wouldn't be so bad to start one again. So we're going to start a sticker business together in Sticker Camp. I'm going to show you everything from beginning to end, and we are going to make sure that you are up and running if you are brave enough to print and cut your own stickers at home, which, thousands and thousands of people do very successfully, very profitably, and it seems to work out just fine. So let's open all of this great goodness up. Hi everyone, I'm Lisa from Pretty Fabulous, and I help online businesses create beautiful digital downloads using Adobe InDesign. So if this sounds like you or something you might be interested in, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I post new videos every Tuesday. All right, let's start opening these up. Their first question is probably, why is this a Cricut Maker instead of the Silhouette? So I used to have the Silhouette. That's what I started out on, and that's only because I went to Paper Source, like physically walked over there, and it was available, and she showed me how to use it, and I was like, okay, this seems like okay, right? The store was really loud. It was really busy. I didn't realize how like awful loud the Silhouette was. It reminds me of the Screaming Eagle at Great America in Illinois. If anyone else is from there, we go there every summer, right? And the Screaming Eagle is this wooden roller coaster, and it's rickety and old, and it shakes while you're on it, and it's like super loud. Hence why it's called the Screaming Eagle. So the whole time you're like, am I gonna die? Like, is this thing gonna fall apart and like break? Because it just seems so like poorly constructed. And that's kind of how I feel about the Silhouette. It's like so obnoxiously screeching loud, and it seems really cheaply made and put together that you're like, is this thing gonna break? And most of the time it did break. And in fact, I actually I think let it drop out of my car. So I've told this story before. I lived in this area that had a really steep road, and I parked on the street, and it's actually the street that the movie Top Gun, the original one, was filmed at, where he's like driving up that really steep hill on his motorcycle. That's exactly where I was. Anyways, I opened up my trunk, and I knew the Silhouette was in the back. And I think subconsciously I was like, maybe it'll just fall and break. So of course I opened up the trunk. It like tumbled onto the ground and broke into a few different pieces, and it was not repairable. So was I sad? Actually, no. I was kind of happy, and I bought the Cricut Maker because I'd always wanted to try it anyway. And it had just like come out back then. And so it was amazing. It was like night and day. It just felt like it was better constructed. It was higher quality, and it wasn't as loud. It was like, it still made noise, right? It's a cutting machine, but it wasn't like obnoxious where like people, our neighbors, would call us and complain that it was too loud and could we turn it down? So yeah, I didn't miss the Silhouette at all. So I will tell you, it's going to be Team Cricut for Sticker Camp. I do know how to use a Silhouette. I haven't used it in quite a while, but I think you're going to just like the Cricut better. Plus, honestly, the Maker 3, and we'll talk with my friend. I'm going out to lunch with my friend Tommy later this month. She makes extra side cash with her Cricut Maker. She doesn't even have an Etsy store. She just sells everything by word of mouth and like wearing her own stuff. So clothes, jewelry, tons of things. Why is my Apple Watch talking to us? All right, so let's go ahead and open this. So you might be wondering, like, what was the total cost? So it was $700 for everything, all together, and it all came through Amazon Prime. So if you're not really sure about stuff, if you keep all the boxes and everything, you could, in theory, just go ahead and return it. If you're like at the end of sticker camp, you're like, thank you, Lisa, but this was not for me. You could totally do that. So that's one thing. I guess I should have talked while I was opening this. It's probably gonna take a while. But this was, according to Amazon, 21 pounds for the Cricut Maker. And it says, you are meant to make here. I don't even know if you can see that because this is so big. So this is my stand-up desk. Let me move it down a little bit for you. Maybe you can see stuff better that way. And I never use it as a stand-up desk, even though you could. Like, I know, like, back in the old days, everyone was worried about, like, I'm talking like the 80s. That's when I grew up. So back in the 80s, no one wanted to stand. We were all worried about varicose veins, despite the fact that we were all wearing these hideous pantyhose. I can't even tell you how angry I am or sad I am about all the money I've wasted on pantyhose. Anyways, so pantyhose like could cover up varicose veins anyways. I don't know what people were worried about. So anyways, what was my point? I was talking about standing desk. So I have this standing desk because, you know, now they say sitting is bad and so you should stand. And I never use it really to stand. So this is the first time I'm using it as a video to record. I'm sure you've noticed I'm always sitting in all of my videos. So this is new and exciting. Oh, this is really heavy. All right, so I'm gonna put this box right here. And we're gonna put this over here. All right, I don't know if you can see the Cricut Maker here. But it is covered in plastic, and then inside of the box it looks like we have a cord, a second cord, and some stuff the cat might eat and die from. So I think that's it. So I did read that the ones prior used to come with mats, and I think everyone was really upset about that because the Cricut Maker 3 is way more expensive and doesn't come with mats. You have to buy your own. So these look like smart paper sticker cardstock. That's what we have here. And the Cricut Maker, let's go ahead and open it. Oh, it does come with this. I don't know what's inside of it. So let's just open this up. And it says, let's get started, activate your machine. And then it has the warranty information, which is probably like 1 day. And then we have some more paper. We have some Cricut Smart Vinyl. So yeah, so the thing with the Cricut 3, the reason I got the Maker 3 instead of the original Maker, which would have been much cheaper. So the original Maker, and I don't even know what happened to Cricut Maker 2, but the original Cricut Maker is on sale right now for only $229. This was $3.99, and the Cricut, the original one, actually comes in really pretty colors. It comes in like purple and pink and blue, and then there was like a special one with Martha Stewart wording or branding on it or something like that. Whereas the Cricut Maker 3 is not only more expensive, it only comes in gray, which is that top part. So it's this top part that could be blue or pink or something else. But honestly, like, who's really gonna see it? How many people are at your house where you're like, hey, come and look at my Cricut Maker? So I don't know. You know, my friend Tommy, who I was talking about, owns a Cricut Maker, and honestly, we've been like really good friends for, I don't even know, 7 years. She's like the one of the first people I met when I moved to San Diego. I didn't even know she had a Cricut Maker for like, she said for over a year. I was talking about Cricut Makers and I was like, oh, I got the 3, you should, you know, and she's like, oh, I have one too. Oh, look at that. See, it just seems so much better constructed than the, what do you call it? The Silhouette, which just feels like a piece of cheap plastic. So anyway, so it looks like it comes with one rotary blade. I did read that it didn't come with any others. So that might be something I need to buy. We'll see. I'm going to try it out with the stickers first just to see how that works. But I don't know if you saw that. It like opens up so nicely. I don't know how that works, but yeah. So just everything about this just seems nicer and higher quality than the, what was I trying to get? Silhouette. So we're going to put all this over here to the side. And next, we're gonna open up our printer. Now, this is the HP Envy because the reason I got it is, one, it's inkjet. I already have a LaserJet printer, But every time I've used laser jets to print stickers out on, for whatever reason, I think because it gets hotter, the stickers would just stick inside of the machine. Like I couldn't get them out. And then with the rollers, they would end up sticking inside there. This happened too. I got a Xerox machine and it was really expensive. It was like a $1,200 printer. So I was like, for sure, my $1,200 printer is not going to eat any of my sticker paper. That was not the case at all. I know I should be cutting this away from my face, but and so, yeah. So I actually haven't had an inkjet printer. I used to use, Ben has an inkjet printer. It's super ancient, super slow, does not do borderless printing. But I did use that a couple times. But mostly I used the laser jet printer, which was very frustrating. So you could you could print out like one set of sticker sheets and then, or maybe two, and then it would get jammed. So then you'd have to clear out the jam, or you'd do one at a time, and I'd wait for like an hour for it to cool down, and then I would do another. It was beyond ridiculous. So this looks like it is instant ink ready package. So it did come with ink, which is funny because I wasn't sure if it came with ink, and I ordered my own ink. So it has a cord inside of here. We have a second ink. Okay, so this is for black, and this is the tricolor. Whoops. So we have color, and then we have the ink. We have some just plastic over here. We have some, oh, it looks like it has to come out this way. So the HP Envy 6055 is one of the, I think it's the older models. Honestly, HP is so confusing. Like, I don't know how they come up with these numbers. I don't know if they have like a thing of dice on them there in front of their desk, and they're like, it says 7. We'll make this the 7 series. 7055. It's like so random. Versus like the Cricut Maker 1 and 3. Like, why is there no 2, right? Like, I don't know what the thought theory is behind this, but yeah. So I think this is an all-in-one where it can actually do scanning and it can do other things. Did I tell you how much this cost? I've just been like talking on and on. It's always funny to me when people are like, I don't know what to say in a YouTube video. I'm like, I cannot stop talking in a YouTube video. So this is $169.89. I like to be very exact. And then the ink that I ordered separately, which is probably one of these boxes, was $24.98. So $25 basically for the ink that you could pay separately. So, and I have an HP printer for the other one. I did some research online, and I used to have a Canon printer, and every time I've had a Canon, it kind of like fails me. I don't know. It like something goes wrong with the Canon, or there's some issues, and their customer service really, it's okay for the cameras, but for the printers, I felt like it wasn't as good. I don't know how to describe that, and I think that's because they're like a camera company. So anyways, that's why I decided to go with HP, because when I think of printers, and this may be because I'm from the 80s, HP always did a good job with printers. I don't know why they're trying to make computers. Their computers are awful, but they were trying to make computers. And it looks like it has a little sticker on top that says 6-month trial of instant ink with HP Plus. Oh, starting at 99 cents per month. I don't believe that ink is 99 cents per month, but all right, maybe if you're printing like 2 pages, they assume you're going to print like 2 pages a month. But yeah, there's a scanner in here, which I don't need. And this does feel actually really light. I'm so used to my laser printer, which is like, it weighs a ton. I feel like I'm going to break my back every time I lift that up to do something with that. So this came with this. So let's keep these together so I don't lose this when I go to put this all together. And it looks like these come off. I don't know why you'd need stickers here. Oh, this opens up. Am I breaking it? I could be breaking it. Oh, I see. So it's a good thing that was in there. I wouldn't have known to take that little piece of cardboard out. Oh, I see. This is where you put the ink, I think. I will need to read the directions. I will not bore you with doing that. So this is our HP printer. I am excited about doing borderless printing. I don't even have anything borderless I want to print, but I am excited at the thought that I could. All right, so we're gonna put this over here. And now we can finally open up all the stuff that we have in our box. So again, I kept reading how the mats for Cricut weren't, and I obviously tossed all of mine, but I do know the super sticky one was way too sticky. Like things would stick to it to the point where then they'd be broken because like it was hard to get it off. It was almost like, you know, electrical tape, or what is that? That super strong Gorilla tape or something like that. So we have 2 boxes. I'm just going to open both of them so we can see. I don't think there was any rhyme or reason to what was in one box versus the other. I think it's just how Amazon packaged it up. Now, the only thing, I don't know if I mentioned this, the only thing that didn't come were my thermal label printers and the stickers that went with them and my package mailers. So those are in a separate box. I think total that was like 150. So total this was 700, everything you're going to see today. And then another 150 were the package mailers and the Dymos. So we'll do that in another video. And honestly, it's way too soon to start making labels. We don't even have a store, so there's nothing for anyone to buy from us. And also, you know, we're not ready to package anything up yet. So let's just take all of this out of here. Now I'm going to do another video too where we're going to go through the different sticker paper. So the number one frustration I have with sticker paper is just that it gets stuck in the inkjet. I know everyone's like, look at the quality of the colors and everything else. I'm like, I don't care as long as it goes through the printer and I don't have to wait like an hour between each sheet. So we have vinyl sticker paper that we're going to check out. We have, this is from Ieva. This is from Joyiza. I don't even know what these names are. We have the sticker paper that came with it. And then we also have, these are so heavy. I don't know if you can see it. These are heavy and huge. This is 13 by 13. This is the Cricut Smart Sticker paper. And then we have the Cricut Smart Sticker cardstock. Oh, sorry, they're both cardstock, but this one is colored paper. So I will open it because I don't think anyone, I've been watching these videos and nobody else has opened it. What do I do with my scissors? Oh, I have them here. So you can just at least take a look, take a peek inside. See what these look like. So the nice thing again about the Cricut Maker 3 is it doesn't need a mat if you use the Cricut Smart paper, like the Cricut Smart Vinyl, the Cricut Smart Cardstock. You don't need, I guess, a mat at all to use these. Why is this stuck in here? Maybe I should work out more. That was hard to pull out. Okay, so this is obviously the white one. And this one over here is the colored one. So let's open these up and see what these colors are. I think they're just pastels. So the designs that you would put on a pastel sticker would be very different than the designs you would probably put on the white sticker. In fact, I don't even know that the pastels are that useful unless you have black only designs or really dark designs, or you know exactly what the colors you're picking out are gonna look like on these stickers. But here we go. So we have green, we have pink, we have blue, and we have purple. So it looks like you got 4 different colors, which I bet is on the cover. Nope, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it says there's a yellow. Oh, there it is. There's a yellow. Oh, it looks like there is 2 pages of each. So you get 5 colors, 10 pages total. I can do math. All right, so those are the sticker pages. Wait, I have more. I have more sticker pages. We have Inkjet Creative Media from PPD. So a lot of these you'll see on other people's channels as recommended. And I really think, you know, you should just try them out. You just don't know what you're gonna like. I know for sure that I like the online labels sticker paper. So I got 100 sheets of that because that's like, I just know because I've used those in the past. The other ones I'm not really sure about, so we're gonna check all those out. Now I did get mats. So these mats were, what did I say they were? I said something. These were $11.99. So the regular Cricut mats, I think are like $20. I don't know. People make a huge deal. They're like, don't waste your money on those. I'm like, probably the person watching this video is sitting there drinking a $7 Starbucks latte along with a, you know, $7, what do I get there? A cinnamon bun or whatever. So our coffee cake. So I don't know what the big deal is about the $10 or $9 that you would save. I put some of my hair in my mouth for the mats, but you know, that's just me. Big savings to me are like, if I can save a few $100 or $1,000, but saving like $8, I don't know. I guess it all adds up. I shouldn't say that. But so we have 1, 2, 3 different mats versus the other ones, because we're going to need the mats for these sticker paper, because we're not going to use these pages, these smart stickers from Cricut were actually pretty expensive. I don't remember the price. We'll go through all of those when we compare the pages, but I don't know that they're worth it just to like have, so you don't need to use the mats when you can clearly just buy the mats. It's not a big deal. So, and then here's my $25 worth of ink, which clearly I didn't need because it came with ink already, but I guess now I have a backup of the tricolor ink. Usually the black lasts a little longer. So that is everything except, like I mentioned, the package mailers and the Dymo labels, which are the heat thermal labels. So those are coming supposedly in another package. They've been delayed for 2 days. I'm not really sure why. But anyways, if you're excited by all of this stuff, you'd like to start your own sticker business this summer, make sure to join Sticker Camp. I'll leave a link for that below. I'm super excited about starting a sticker business again. Just to show everyone how easy it is, how fun it can be. And I can't draw, so I have been trying to use Procreate lately. So we'll talk about that inside of Sticker Camp as well, and where you can buy different designs if you can't draw, because there's plenty of people who can't draw and they're selling stickers just fine and doing quite well at it. So I hope this was helpful for you to see everything that you would need to start your own sticker business. And again, all of these were available on Amazon Prime, so there was no shipping, and it was available except for the mailers in 2 days. So let's pretend those come in another 2 days. That's 4 days. That is not that long at all to wait for all the supplies that you need. And again, the Cricut Maker 3, I probably didn't need the 3. I could have just gotten the Cricut Maker original that I had before, and that would have only been $229. So that alone would have saved you $70. So like $200 off the price. So what is that? That would only be $500 then to start your store. Or you could buy a used one. So actually, I take that back. I wouldn't buy a used one. They have so many issues as it is. And you might buy one from someone who knows that there's certain issues but just wants to offload theirs. So yeah. I'm going to say don't buy a used one, but you could buy a refurbished one. And I think if you bought it directly from Cricut, and then I think they would honor that. Do they have refurbished? I feel like they do have refurbished. Anyways, as usual, I'm just rambling. I'm so excited about Sticker Camp. I hope you're excited too. And I will talk to you later. Bye, everyone.